Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Viroqua High School. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Well, we're here on a very blustery, cold evening. It's just going to be the varsity. It's the girls' basketball game, non-conference. With me, head coach Terry Sena of the Viroqua Blackhawks. Terry, thanks again for popping up here and getting a chance to talk a little bit about Viroqua girls basketball.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Ken, and thanks for being here on, like you said, a blustery night. It's a good night to be inside.
No kidding. I always say that the good thing about winter, you can be inside doing sports, high school sports,
Absolutely.
And that's what I love.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Let's take a look at kind of an oddity here for you. 2 snow days last week, and once you know, both of those are game nights.
Yep.
So you have to sit at home.
Yeah, it was a tough week in terms of getting games in for sure, and that'll obviously bunch us up at the end of the year. But we did get them both rescheduled, so we should be able to have both of those games played. So that's important.
I always think for the sake of the sanity of the athletic director, it's just got to be a bear.
Oh goodness!
To try and figure out some of those. And spring is worse,
I was going to say this is good practice for him for the spring.
There you go.
Don't tell Dan I said that.
It'll be our secret. Well, let's take a look at last week. A very, very competitive game with Arcadia. They came to town with a bit of a reputation and a bit of a notice, but I think your kids gave them a notice.
Yeah, I think so too. It was actually a really good night for us as far as just competing really well with a good team. And Arcadia, like you said, Arcadia's had a really nice season so far. They've played Altoona, who beat West Salem not too long ago in overtime. They played Altoona. They lost by like 14, but it was a really competitive game. So it's, we're a ways off of that in terms of consistently.
Sure.
But it's nice to even just have a game like that where we really compete well. So it was important for us for sure.
You take a look, Emily Hubash, she exploded for 21 and, just showed a lot of confidence, a lot of energy out there. And you kind of, I really like the way you coach. I mean, you were doing such a good job. You're moving people in and out, and yet she was getting the ball, and there was that great energy all the way through.
Yeah. As you know, like when you start to hit shots, the energy just comes, you know what I mean? So the defensive energy picks up and all that kind of stuff. And Emily, this is her second year on varsity as a sophomore here, and her confidence has never wavered as far as defensively. But that was for sure her coming out party kind of thing, and as offensively, and we need that. We need that from someone to do that. And if she can be that one consistent person, which she's been, kind of off and on throughout the season, but that was really a really big night for her. But then that just helps make it easier for some of the other kids to have that confidence too. So if we can get that, once we get some of that rolling, that's where we need to be for sure.
Sure.
So that was a fun night.
Yeah, and you have a young enough bunch, especially with Emma Marlene up front there too. You've got that young bunch that's going to be bringing the ball down, and they're gaining all kinds of experience. You got your wings with experience. There's some neat things developing there.
Yeah, for sure. And it's sports it's so much about confidence, and if we have athleticism, we have some skills. It's just getting it all to kind of blend together. Hopefully that was one of those nights that can do that. And hopefully we can carry that forward. We kind of had that same feel when we played at the Lacrosse Center against Cashton. Played them really well, and they're obviously a really good team as well. And then we just kind of had a break of games and kind of lost. It didn't snowball the way I had hoped it would.
Sure.
And hopefully this little break this last week doesn't do the same thing. But I'd like to see that snowball, that confidence for sure. So hopefully tonight we can get back on that roll again. So that would be
really nice. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at tonight. Only a varsity game tonight as Seneca comes to town. Tell us a little bit about Seneca.
Yeah, Seneca doesn't have any wins yet, but obviously they just compete really hard. They have some young players that are getting better, similar to us, right? Like in a lot of ways, just kind of melding those younger players with some of the older players, and yeah, I know they'll compete. And last year we had a really tight game with them up at Seneca,
Right.
So that was good for us for sure last year too. But I expect the same tonight. You know, they're well coached, and the program has been really good for a long time, and I expect to have a very competitive game tonight.
When so here's the question, and if they don't have any wins, you'd never want to be the team that allows the first win.
Right.
But also with your kids, how do you make sure that there's no complacency there? As you come into this game, knowing that you had a good game with Arcadia, and you might be on a little bit of a high, and you don't want to be overconfident.
Yeah. No, far from overconfident right now. I mean, I do think there was a confidence level coming off of that Arcadia game.
Right.
I for sure have not seen anything overconfidence-wise. I mean, we still only have one win too, Ken. So it's not like we're not counting wins. We're not expecting wins. We're just trying to compete as hard as we can and take advantage of those opportunities. And hopefully, at the end of the night, if we earned it, we hopefully come out on the right side, right?
Yes, there you go.
Yeah,
right. Let's take a look real quick before we let you go.
Yep.
How about the remainder of the season? What do we have coming up next week and maybe as we look into February?
Yeah. Second half of our conference season. We have Black River coming up on this coming Thursday at Black River.
Okay.
And then another non-conference game at Melrose Mindoro next week, and GET here at home then next week as well. And then again, we're going to start bunching up where we have those two rescheduled dates. Well, I know we have a Monday, Tuesday, back to back, and then a Thursday that week. So you get into those times where it might be 3 games in a week, which the kids I'm sure love because then they don't have to deal with me in practice. But as a coach, it's like 1 game a week is enough. I want to be able to prepare for this and work on the stuff that we need to work on and everything like that. But certainly not looking past Seneca in any sort of way. But it'll start to bunch up now through the end of the season. We'll have a lot of games in a short amount of time.
Well, and a coach is always a teacher, and there's teachable moments, and sometimes you need that break to say, okay, let's go back and review, and let's take a look at it on the floor with our own people so we understand what's going on. That makes total sense with things like that. I guess I just take a look at it. I want to say wish you the best of luck tonight, trying to get win number 2 for the Blackhawks. Again, we do expect a good game. That's just the way it is, right?
Absolutely. And especially on a night like tonight, you just never know. It's cold. Just getting warm in general. Just getting in
tough,
here.
But I will say this: the gym is nice and warm, and that's a good thing. So they can come in and get warmed up and roll.
Absolutely.
Well, Terry, thanks again for popping up here. And as I said earlier, we wish you nothing but the best of luck tonight, and we look forward to a game or 2 more down the road here.
Sounds good. Thanks for being here. And
all right.
Thanks for having me on, Ken. I appreciate it.
You bet. Head coach Terry Sena of the Viroqua Blackhawks coming up here, and we will have the tip-off in just a few moments. We'll be back after this. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Viroqua High School. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we bring you tonight's non-conference basketball game. Let's take a look here. We're going to circle up the numbers of who's coming out, and we will let you know the starters here in just a moment's time for the Seneca Royals as they come to town. Varsity game only here tonight. For the Viroqua Blackhawks, here is Emily Hubach. Had a great game on our last broadcast with 21 points. We'll hope that she can have another one of those great nights here if you're a Viroqua Blackhawk fan. Haley Dregney coming out onto the floor, as well as number 5 and Emma Moyleen. Dregney, a senior, Moyleen, a sophomore. Number 14, Rachel Dio. She, too, is a senior. And then number 32, and Lily Rozeski, as she steps out onto the court here. We will also have, we'll take a quick look. As we take a quick look here. Here's the jump ball, and it's going to go to, eventually winds up into the hands of the Blackhawks, and it's going to be Viroqua with the first opportunity here. They bring the ball across the timeline to Deal. Deal on the drive, that is blocked, and it's going to go out of bounds here in the opening seconds of this game. Number 4 in Kylie Chambers with the inbound. They'll come back to Chambers. Lydia West, number 2. Oh, there's a steal. And that is going to be Deal with the drive. No good. The putback, no good. And another out-of-bounds touch, that by the Blackhawks. Lydia West, number 2. Cameron Lenzendorf, 21. Dylan Kemp. Or is it? I think it's Dylan. Might be Dylan. I'll bet it's Dylan now that I look at that. But, well, I'll say it a number of different ways. Maybe I should just say Kemp, right? A sophomore out there. That's number 22. And Baker. Alea Baker is number 30. She's right there in the center. Here's a quick pass down low. They'll kick it out. Open look for Deal. In and out, no good. And taking the ball away was West for the Royals of Seneca. No score here with almost 2 minutes gone by here in this ball game. Well, a minute and a half anyways. Here's a 3 on the way, back of the rim, no good, and a nice rebound here by Chambers, and she lost the handle right into the hands of Dregney. Moyleen to Hubach, and boy, there's a battle right there underneath. And going down on the floor hard was Hubach, and right over the top was West. Everybody says they're okay. Royals get the ball across the timeline just now. I thought they were going to get it a little quicker there. A ball is tipped into the hands of Rozeski. She'll go over to Deal, and the Blackhawks coming back down the court here. Still no score in this ball game. Up to Moyleen. Hubach trying to make a move on the baseline. Now comes back out in the wing to get the ball. It has a good look here. The bank shot, no good. The rebound put back, that's no good. Here's Hubach kicking it back out to Rozeski, keeping the play alive. Back to Hubach, wants to make a move, and West is in there. Now we're going to get a push by Dregney. That'll be Dregney and the team's first foul. They'll come back over here right underneath us. Well, a bit of a sparse crowd tonight. Of course, only a varsity game. No JV tonight. Here's a nice toss down low, and the shot no good. That was number 22 in Kemp. Just not quite able to get that one to roll in. They'll come back down the floor here. Here's Hubach. She goes for the pass. Nice outlook over there to Deal. Back up to Dregney. Dregney trying to make the move. Her shot a little bit in a hurry there, but she was also being kind of pushed right on the side, and the ball ricocheted off real quick. So Dregney goes to the line to shoot 2. Thanks again to all of our terrific sponsors. We might as well do a quick mention on them as we get the opportunity. One of those is the Westby Co-op Creamery. Take home that country goodness, organic and conventional products. Don't forget the Westby Co-op Credit Union as well, with their 9 facilities throughout the area. Well, Dregney doing a nice job there, is going to get 1. Shot is up, no good. Rebound right back into the hands of Baker. Shot is up and good. That was number 4 in Chambers. And it's 3-1. Well, all of a sudden we didn't have any scoring, and the next thing you know, we get the free throw, and then the Royals come right back down the floor with a big hit. Another shot up, that's no good. And a rebound here by Moyleen. She pushes the ball down the court to Hubach. Hubach has to hold up to go get the ball. And they'll come back to Dregney here on this left elbow. Making the move across court. Here's a shot up on the pass, off from the pass, and Rozeski goes to put it up. That's over the top, no good. And again, into the hands of West. Across the court they go to the far side. Bounce pass inside. Rozeski got the hand in there and pushed it away. Dregney goes to Moyleen, and they come back across the timeline to Deal. Deal sets up. She's got to look at a three off the front of the rim. No good. And the rebound coming up here by 21 in Lenzendorf. Royals with the shot. Moyleen on the weak side with that rebound. Here's a nice running pass, and that's going to be a bucket for Deal. Boy, good eyes there by Moyleen. And Deal comes away with the two. We got to get that marked, and now we'll catch up with the play. Inside pass, that's a good lead. And credit the nice bounce pass. Kemp on the receiving end. She gets the two. On a nice layup, it's Royals 5-3 over Viroqua. That pass tipped and into the hands of the Seneca crew. Trying to go down low was West, and that was pushed away. Rozeski and Moyleen both in there. Over to Hubach, trying to make the move, and she goes for the layup and a nice play. Emily Hubach for two, getting the bucket on a tough angle, and now Dregney is going to get the tie-up here. And the arrow says Viroqua. Into the ball game is going to be Quackenbush, and looks like Schneider coming in. Rozeski and Deal will get a little break. So Kate Quackenbush and Sam Schneider into the ball game here. Dregney with the ball. Wide open inside the three. The shot no good. Quackenbush with a nice rebound, and then it was a hot potato, and she lost the handle. Then Quackenbush just caused a nice turnover. Here's Hubach for three. That's going to be short. Trying to save it. And boy, good job there. Quackenbush did get to it. Just could not get the ball into the hands of Moyleen. That bounce pass saved just out of her reach. Again, thanks to those sponsors. We'll hit up on those as we get the free throws and maybe even a quick timeout or two. Here comes a ball loose on the floor, and we're going to get a whistle here. Boy, Dregney took one literally right in the chin. Hopefully she's okay. She's going to come out of the ball game, just get checked over here, and into the game for the Blackhawks, number 4 in Alana Christensen. That ball tipped away, and Hubach goes down on the floor here, and a good battle. She gets a pat on the back by Chambers. And it will be the Blackhawks with the ball. Quackenbush goes across to the middle of the court with Moyleen. Over the far side, Christensen. Back up to Quackenbush, now Hubach. Hubach making the move down the baseline, stops, kicks it off to the right side. Back it comes to Hubach. She'll go inside. Christensen had to chase the ball down. Off her fingertips, now she drives, and a shot no good. Rebound, put back, and a foul. Christensen will go to the line here and shoot a couple, and the foul we'll take a look at is going to go on number 30 in Baker. First shot is up, no good. Thanks going out to the Viroqua Dental Center, Dr. Leon Klum, for your next beautiful smile. And don't forget the Fossatag Funeral Home, serving our area since 1970. Be sure to turn to the experts during the time of the loss of a loved one. Set up for a three, and that's in and out, no good. Long rebound here by Quackenbush, able to pull it away. Bounce pass over here to Moyleen, and she works across the timeline. There's a nice block there on the pass. Boy, got the hands in there quickly was Kemp. Going down low to Quackenbush. She'll come back out to Moyleen. Over to Christensen. Free throw line goes out here to Hubach, who's going to look for the drive. Bounce pass inside, and it got through the legs of Kate Quackenbush. Excellent try there on the play. Marlene's coming out. Deal will return. Across the timeline, this is going to be Rita Syme, who is now into the ball game. Inside pass, that's Chambers. Boy, excellent toss right there, and in some, crowded spots there, and Chambers able to make the bucket. Here's a steal now by Baker. She'll come down that far sideline, is going to stop and set up, trying to get over here to Syme. Syme on the move here to the near side. Hubach guarding closely, trying to look for the steal. Has the ball tipped away, and Syme able to retrieve it. Back they come here. They're going to pop the ball over here on the side. Shot up, rebound as it goes off on the weak side. Schneider coming away with it. Also into the ball game is Clemma. Nadia Clemma for Seneca, number 23. Here's Deal. Back up to Hubach. Going to stop. Back out to the top. Back to Deal. Bounce pass. Hubach going to stop. High off the glass. No good. And a rebound coming away here by Clemma. Over to Syme. Fires in to Clemma. Back out it goes. Baker. And now Syme again. Good ball movement here by the Royals. Syme trying to make a move, lost the handle, goes inside, and the ball tipped away. And it might have been a kick, we're not sure there. Schneider, Quackenbush are going to come out of the ball game. You still have Christensen, Dregney back in. Hubach, shot no good. Razeski with a nice rebound. Here's Deal going full court. Not able to get that one to drop. Dregney got it. She'll kick it back out to Deal. Skip pass over here to a good-looking shot by Hubach. It just would not drop. Back to Chambers. She'll go to the middle of the court and then fire over to Syme on the far side. Chambers back to Syme. Over to Clemma. Clemma kicks it back out. Good looking three coming up, and it is good by Chambers. Well, good ball movement, and you could just kind of see that one materialize, and it was Kylie Chambers, the junior, hitting the three. And it's now 10-5, doubling up on the Blackhawks here with just under 9 minutes to go in the first half. Dregney looking to make a move, now goes back to Rozeski. And over to Deal. Deal with the move, looking for help, goes to Christensen. Down low, Rozeski trying to put that one up. She's going to be fouled. Clemma tried to go straight up, but she kind of leaned in and caught the arm, and it's going to be a two-shot foul here. Lily Rozeski able to pop the first one through. Our thanks going out to the VFW. Stop in on the south side for that great, and I mean delicious, Friday night fish. Second one, no good, and Dregney's going to chase the ball down. Thanks to the Viroqua Booster Club. We want to remind you, March 23rd, it's a Saturday at the Pedretti Barn. That's going to be their annual fundraiser. And that is a great time. Make sure you get your tickets, folks. I've been able to get to that now for the last, I don't know how many years. It's just a great turnout, great prizes, great fun, really good food. That's what counts, right? Here's a pass down low. Again, that's the Viroqua Booster Club. March 23rd, put that on your calendar. Well, the ball tipped out of bounds. It will come back, I should say, to the Blackhawks. Deal goes inside to Rozeski. She'll kick it out. Dregny, now Christensen. Her shot is up just a bit short, and Chambers coming down with it. She had to release the ball because she was going to be out of bounds, and now the foul is going to be on Kylie Chambers as the ball came inside to Rozeski, and she was bumped into rather strongly. In the act of shooting, there's two coming. First shot's going to roll in there, kind of hit the backboard and drop through. That's all that matters. 10-7 the score. Royals out in front. Second shot, not going to go. Klima with the rebound. They'll get the ball over here. Emma Manning, number 10, into the ball game now. I don't think it's any relation, to be honest. We're going to get a timeout here by Coach Brockway, Brianna Brockway, the head coach here, and we'll do the same. Well, back we come. Going to go inside to Klima. Her shot is up, no good off the back of the rim. She got a rebound right back to her, and now we've got somebody down on the floor. Klima got tied up with Rozeski, and they're going to put the foul on Klima right now. So Viroqua, that was on the floor. So Viroqua with the ball. Here's Christensen. Got a good look. She stops, tries to pop, but went over the top. A little too strong on that one. And now a quick shot down the floor here. And it's going to go off the arm of Moyleen. Dregny coming back in. Hubach has re-entered. Back up to the top. That was Syme. Klima had it tipped away for a moment. Now back inside it goes again here. And now a double dribble is going to be called on Lenzendorf. 10-7 your score here, and you can see just under 7 minutes to go in this first half action. Glad to have everyone on board. Hope you're enjoying today's broadcast. The rebroadcast will be on WWVP YouTube channel. And it is just that, WWVP. Here's a move. This is Hubach, a nice drive, and that one just rolled right around. My goodness. Here is Deal. She's going to be fouled by Klima. Deal goes to the line. Thanks going out to Vernon Manor Healthcare Center. For rehabilitative care at its best. Stop in, talk to Kristen Brigham. Second shot, no good. Boy, a good hustle there. My goodness, down to the floor they go. Real hard. Emily Hubach really got in there, but Lenzendorf grabbed that rebound or grabbed the ball right as Hubach was ready to make a move and pulled her down to the ground. Now we're going to get a foul here on the Blackhawks. That's going to go on Moyleen. Seneca with 17 fouls. Viroqua with only 3, but this was in the act of shooting. Klima will get the first, has the second one coming. That one not going to drop through, and Dregny gets the rebound. Over to Moyleen, and she comes across to Deal. Already across the timeline. Back up to the top. Ooh, nearly picked off. Here comes Moyleen with the drive and in and out. Way too much English on it. Wow. That was nuts. It was 2/3 of the way down and spun out. But a great drive by Moyleen. Here is Hubach. Her three is going to be a little strong. Dregney is there, and it's going to be out of bounds. Dregney trying to save that one. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout here by Viroqua, thanks to VMH, Vernon Memorial Healthcare. So much care, so close. As we have 6 minutes to go in the half, it's 11-7 Seneca. Well, the inbound. West will work the ball across the half-court line with Moyleen guarding closely. There's a steal and just had the foot out of bounds. Boy, just that big toe it looked like there. Emily Hubach coming across. Pretty good timing, just couldn't put those air brakes on. Here comes West, her shot, no. Dregney gets the rebound. Clemma in there battling, nearly picked it off. Moyleen taking a look as she goes down that far sideline over to Dregney. Into the ball game is number 12 in Reed Brown. I saw her come in. I neglected to say anything. That was a beautiful pass. The shot short here by Moyleen. Well, you just got to stay with those kind of passes and trust your buddies. Eventually, they'll fall. Hubach guarding Baker. Back up to Chambers. Over to the left side, the three on the way, back of the rim, and a high rebound. It goes right into the hands of Kemp, and she's able to get it up over the top and drop in. It's 13-7 with 4:30 to go here in the half. Here comes Hubach. Her layup is a little strong off the back of the rim. Off the backboard. Missed the rim, actually, now that I look at that. Here's a pickoff. That was Brown. Deal on the drive, no. Here's Reed Brown picking it off. The shot is going to be partially blocked. Moyleen had a good look, and somebody came off on the side and tipped it away at the last moment. Hubach will inbound. Thanks again to the folks. Well, you got Sleepy Hollow helping us out tonight. Appreciate their support, and of course their three terrific facilities. There's a beautiful shot by Emily Hubach. She hits a three. Kind of waiting for her to get unloading here. Time to rev it up a little bit since we're talking about Sleepy Hollow. Back into Clemma. Baker, nice dish, and the recipient there is Kemp. Sitting underneath with nobody guarding her. Here comes Hubach. There's a block by Chambers back into the hands of Dregney. She turns and gives it to Deal, who knocks it down. Rachel Deal with a three. Now they're opening up the throttle a little bit here at the 3-minute mark. And the foul on the floor by Dregney. Chambers looking to try and make a drive. Fourth team foul. Dregney comes out. It's her third of the ball game. We'll probably not see her the rest of this half with 3:03 to go. Baker back up the top with Syme. Syme trying to make a move, and now the ball on the floor. We're going to get a jump ball, and Viroqua has it. Thanks to Sealand's Carpetland as well, bringing us tonight's action. If you walk on it, they sell it. Seeing Bluffs Community Health, the corporate office in Caston, they remind you that they have more than just the medical. They have dental and chiropractic as well as behavioral. Nice drive here by Emily Hubach, as she saw a bit of an opening and she went after that one on a nice attack. It's 15 apiece. Here's a shot up and good by Baker. Well, they answer back quickly here. That is Baker's first bucket of the night, and it's a 3, putting them back on top at 18-15. Here's Rozeski. Over to Brown. Now Moyleen. Hubach inside the three-point line. Now it's Moyleen. She's inside. That's a 2. It's a long 2, but she hit it. 18-17 now. And the steal. Here comes Hubach. Here, gonna lay it up and in. Now it's 19-18. Shot is up, no good. Rebound by Klima, no. Moyleen trying to save it, she did. Into the hands of Deal. She kicks it out. Hubach all alone. Shot in and out. Wow. Great look, good pass. We're going to get a foul on the floor here with Brown as Syme goes to the floor. 1:29 to go in the half. That was Brown's first foul. Hubach going to come out of the ball game and get a rest here with this half. Been playing hard. Shot is up and in. That was Syme with the bank shot. And we're going to get a blocking foul here. Going up hard was Christensen. She'll go to the line. Christensen hits the first. And tying this game up at 20 apiece, 1:17 to go in the half. Second shot rimmed around, no good. Klima with the rebound over here to Syme. Quick pass down the court. Lenzendorf, and she's going to be fouled by Rozeski. Rozeski with her first foul. She's going to step out. Want to kind of keep those fouls off limits as Quackenbush comes in. The shot, no good. Turnaround, that's a little bit over the top. That's no good. Baker for Seneca also has 3 fouls. So she is now out of the ball game. Inside pass tipped away by Klima into the hands of Chambers. And we're going to get what we would call a carry back in the day, right? So with that, ball comes back, and now Rozeski is actually going to come back into the game for Reed. Deal set to enter. Quackenbush over to Moyleen. Deal coming around from near to far side. Over to Deal. Oh, a nice bounce pass inside, and Rozeski goes to the line as she's fouled on the shot attempt. Thanks to the Wright Agency, American Family, Miranda Wright. You'll find her right here in Viroqua as well as Westby. Rozeski hits the first. Second one on the way. And that's true to form. 35 seconds to go, and it's 22-20 for the half. He'll get the ball into Syme. She goes down to Klima, and that is off her hands. Hubac back into the game here now with 30 seconds and now 25. Bounce pass into her. Looking for her speed, her shot. Here is a shot that is off here to the near side, off the left, no good. Here's Chambers. Good pass, shot is up, in and out, no. And off the hand of Quackenbush, who had inside position, just couldn't haul it in. Pass out, there's Rozeski with a nice block. Down to 1 second, got to let it go, and it's going to be a little too much. Well, a 10-minute break in here as we will have a 22-20 lead here for the Blackhawks. We'll be back with more. We'll give you a rundown shortly with the scoring just prior to us coming back for the game. Back we come here to Viroqua High School, Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. For the Seneca Royals, Kylie Chambers leading the way with 8 points in that first half. Meanwhile, for also Kemp with 6, Clemma with 1, Syme with 2, and Baker with 3 for their 20 points. Here's a quick pass inside. That's going to go off the hands of 22 in Kemp. Chambers will inbound. Up to West, over the far side, it goes to Baker. Baker with a good look, and wow, she hit the 3. So Baker gets things started here, scoring-wise, and a 23-22 lead now for the Royals. Rozeski inside, and a nice move, just couldn't get that one to drop. Back across here to the left side. Seneca on the drive. Baker kicks it into the hands of 21 in Lenzendorf, and she knocked it down. And a quick 5-point spurt of energy here for Seneca. Taking the lead now, 25-22. Hubac comes back up to the top here. Dregney to Moyleen. Back over to Deal. Trying to make a move here. That ball is blocked from behind, right back into her hands, though. Here comes Hubac. She'll stop and pop. Hubac with 2. By the way, she led the way. Now a takeaway here by Deal. Hubac with 9 in the first half. Now 11 points total. Dregney with 1. Christensen with 1. Deal with 5. Rozeski with 4. Moyleen with 2. I forgot to mention that. Here's a shot by Hubac. No. Dregney coming away with it. Back to Hubac. She comes up to the top. Dregney on the wing. Thought about it. Now steps inside. Her shot is going to be way short, and out of bounds it goes. ADRC of Vernon County supporting today's broadcast. We thank Age and Disability Resource Center, and they remind you to keep an eye out as to how senior citizens and disabled citizens are doing, especially this kind of weather. Always good to be in touch with them. There's a partial block by Hubac on the pass. Double team, no good. Here comes Baker. Her shot is up over the top, right into the hands of Chambers. Over to West. Her bank shot is going to roll around and drop in. West with her first bucket of the night. Here's a shot up. That is no good by Moyleen. She'll go to Hubac. She's going to drive, and boy, did she get fouled on that one by West. Lydia got the hand in there and just kind of came right across the old wrist and arm. Thanks to the Bank of Cash and Scott Wall and his great crew right there on Front Street. Great people and so knowledgeable when it comes to all kinds of different loans for you as you may need them. Second shot is up and good by Hubac. She's now sitting with 12 points. Back up to West. Her three is a little strong, off for the hand of Rozeski. Inside pass, and that went all the way through, and the last touch there, it might have just nicked Dregny's hand, and it'll stay with the Royals of Seneca. Clemma goes inside, or check that, actually, that was Baker going inside, the ball not going to drop through, and here comes Viroqua. Nice lead pass over to Hubac. She tries to save it into the hands of Chambers. Out front to Baker, and Dregny will push the ball away. Clemma will re-enter the ball game. She's going to come in for Kemp, number 22. Inside to Baker. She'll kick it out. Lenzendorf. And the ball tipped away. Now Dregny going to come in. We're going to get a jump ball. Boy, good idea by Dregny. And she had that hand on the top of the ball the whole time. Christensen's going to come into the ball game. So you got Deal, Christensen, Dregny, Rozeski, and Hubac for the home team. Seneca with Baker, West, Lenzendorf out there, Clemma out there, and Chambers. Rozeski kicks it back out. Christensen taking her time, now looks to drive and now stops. Turns, fires back. Dregny over the far side with Deal. It's pushed away. Well, thanks to Sam Balto and Bobby John's great home cooking. Made from scratch meals, you can't do any better than that. That's on Front Street. Boy, West with some good ball handling skills right there coming across. Clemma winds up on the floor, but as she does, a good pass, and now the ball into the hands of Hubac. Good pass. Christensen, her shot is blocked. She's out of bounds. Ball came right back into her hands, and she stood out of bounds. How about that? Excellent try, though. Christensen, the junior. Quackenbush comes into the ball game. She too is a sophomore here. Actually, Christensen is a sophomore. I said a junior. She's a sophomore, along with Quackenbush. So young bunch here. Hubac, a sophomore. That ball tipped away. Dregny and let's see, Deal are seniors. And you got three sophomores out there. And Hubac now with the ball. Back up to Quackenbush. He spins the shot. No, got her own rebound put back. That was a little bit strong. And here's Dregny again. Digging in there. This time the arrow says Royals of Seneca. That ball tipped away, and then now a tip again. Wow. Couple exchanges there. Here's a pass. Deal kicks it out. Hubac all alone. Her shot is up and good. Well, some nifty passing there. We'll catch up here. We're going to get a foul. That one is on Rachel Deal on the floor. 27 apiece here, your score, with 12:42 to go in the game as we near the 8 o'clock hour. Lob pass inside, shot is up by Clemma, no. Rebound, Deal. Lead pass, Christensen. She has a good look. Her drive is up and good. That was a nice pass Christensen protected the ball on the layup. Now a near takeaway again. Hubac out in front here on the defensive side. And we're going to get a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Our thanks going out to Cade Clearing, Brett and Riley Cade. Fully insured for your protection. Be sure to get rid of some of those rickety trees that could hurt your property, home, buildings, whatever it might be, farm or in town. Here's Manning with the pass down low to Clemma. And the ball rolling around on the floor in a double team. Baker had it and taken it away. That was Hubac and Deal ganging up, getting the takeaway. Nice steal there. Here's a drive. Oh, boy. Sam Schneider got fouled a little hard there. Schneider will get the first to drop. That'll add to the point total and the lead. Her first bucket of the night, her first point, I should say. And she got them both. 31-27 now at the 12-minute mark. Back out to the top. Syme over to Baker. Baker trying to make a move. Crossed into the paint here. And now the bounce pass off the leg of Clemma. Clemma's going to come out of the ball game, and re-entering is Kemp. Christensen, now here's Hubac. Her shot, just would not drop. There's a big rebound by Schneider. Over to Deal. Baseline, that's tipped away just at the last moment. Back up to Schneider. She's inside the three-point line, takes a good shot. It's just a little bit strong. Rebound, Seneca. Chambers bringing the ball across the timeline. They'll lob the pass inside, and there's Emily Hubac once again taking the ball away. And she gets the ball and will hand it off. Deal from way downtown, no good. Schneider with the rebound, put back. Sam Schneider working hard underneath for the rebound. Gets the bucket. Got a little timeout here. Manning's going to come out of the ball game. Back in is Lenzendorf. Looks like re-entering. Syme in there now. Hubac, baseline. Bounce pass back out to Quackenbush. To Christensen. Inside to Quackenbush. She stopped, and a nice bounce pass. Able to get the bank shot to drop. That's her first point of the night. Here's Baker inside. That's a nice pass, and that's going to count. Bucket and the foul. Let's take a look here on the play. That was 22 in Kemp. And she'll try to close the gap here. And she hit it. Well, nice job there. 35-30 with 9:40 to go in the game. Viroqua on top after trailing here in the early moments of the second half. Hubach, man, in and out, no good. The rebound shot, yes, by Schneider. Sam Schneider cleaning up on the boards, and she'll go to the line. And we're going to get a reach in here. Christensen comes out of the ball game. Back up to the top with West. There's Deal. Now Chambers, she's going to be slightly double teamed. Here's Baker with a three ball. She hit that one. That was a good shot there by Baker. That's her third three of the ball game, and it's now 37-33. Here comes Hubach with a drive. Boy, I missed that one, I'll bet. But that was a great move there. She just went right past my camera for the two. Now we're going to get a little battle underneath here. We're going to get a tie-up. .16 on the night for Emily Hubach. Playing hard. It's 39-33 with 8:50 to go in the ball game. A near steal. Here's Dregney. Back up to Moyleen. Moyleen looking to drive. And the ball touched, tipped out of bounds. Wow, no foul. Kemp in on the defense. Now Dregney will slip over to get the inbound. Hubach, that shot, front of the rim, no. And it's going to go off from Klema. Dregney will go again. Here's a shot, that's short, off the front. And Quackenbush will touch that one, it'll go out of bounds. Here's a takeaway by Dregney. Chambers just couldn't handle it. Shot is up, no. Quackenbush keeping it alive, kicks it out. We're going to get a travel call. Oh, a tough break right there. .39-33 at the 8-minute mark. That ball lost, and Viroqua, Moyleen will pick it up. And a timeout on the floor. We'll do the same, 7:44 to go. It's 39-33, Viroqua. Thanks going out to a couple more of those fine sponsors. Carmen Fortune, your New Directions real estate expert, located in Westby and right here in Viroqua. Contact Carmen and talk to her and see if it's a good time to buy or sell, depending on your situation. Tell you what, she is just a great handle on things too, and she'll definitely work for you. Carmen Fortune, Westby. Here is the play as we get things rolling once again. Hubach at the free throw line. That shot is a high arcing shot. That's short. They're going to kick the ball back out to her. Oh, she thought about the three and now went over to Schneider. Back to Hubach. Emily will go to the middle of the court. Now look to drive. baseline, trying to go inside, and that's going to be, what, a kick possibly? Might have been a kick there on Chambers. So Viroqua to inbound. Hubac does the honors. To Moyleen. Schneider, far side it goes. Back up to Schneider from Hubac. Now Dregney. That's a good look, just a little bit too strong. Quackenbush, the putback, that's too strong. And now we're going to get a foul here on Hubac. That might be Emily's second. No, it's only her first, all right. Trying to remember in that first half, and, well, I was wrong. She did not have a foul. That's her first. 4 team fouls now for Viroqua. Seneca with 3. Schneider stepping in front of that pass, picking it off. Back to Hubac. She wants to drive and lost the handle. It's going to be tipped away at the last moment. Thanks to Cashton Building Supply, CBS Design, Kevin Kirking, Courtney Kuzi, they remind you to stop in. It's small town prices, but large town type of, how do you want to say that? Hardware store. There's a nice play. The lumberyard. That was Moyleen getting the bucket. Great service. They know you. And then once you got all your material, Courtney Kuzi, there's a nice bounce pass to stop. Trying to pop that one. No. Rozeski put back up and good. You get a 3D screen of how things can look. You give her all your dimensions and what's going on. Pretty cool what Courtney can do. Well, a takeaway again here by Viroqua. Oh, the pass is going to go behind Rozeski as she was coming down the middle of the court. Moyleen just threw it a tad late was all. Down to 5:48 to go in the game. And it's 43-33. Viroqua by 10. Clemma with the ball. She'll come back up the top. Over to Baker from Chambers. Takeaway, Hubac. She's going to look for the drive, and she's fouled from behind. Ball did not go in. But Hubac will go to the line. Our sincere thanks to Cashton Farm Supply, your organic farming experts. It's Ernie Peterson out there on Highway 27, Cashton. Hubac gets the first. We'll try again. That one a little strong off the back of the rim. And now Baker trying to get after that rebound. Stepped out of bounds as she touched it. Viroqua catching a break. Up by 11. Back out to Dregney. Hubac. Over on the wing with Dio. Dio far side it goes to Rozeski. Now needing some help. Gets it to Dregney, who turns and fires a shot. No. Clemma with the rebound. He gets the ball over to Kemp and now back into the hands of Chambers. Her running shot is up and it's going to go. Boy, I tell you what, that was a good shooter's touch right there. Here's Dregney. Hubac wants to go inside. She does, and there's a foul on Baker. Well, let's see what we have here now with Baker. 5 team fouls for Seneca. That is foul number 4 for Baker, so she's going to probably come out of the ball game. That shot rims in and out. No good for Lily Rozeski. Lensendorf will re-enter. Moyleen comes in. Hubac will get a break. Rozeski hits that one. She'll come out, and Quackenbush will spell her for a few moments. Just under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. And a timeout. Timeout on the floor by Seneca. They want to talk things over as they are down by 10 with 4:38 remaining in the game. Thanks going out to Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. That's John Maslovacek and that great crew. They remind you, Bear Mountain View Pellets, there's the place to go. Seneca will inbound underneath their own basket here with Chambers. Our thanks to Coon Valley Telecommunications, and you'll be watching this rebroadcast on the WWVP YouTube channel. You can get that with some of their great internet. Bundle up and save. Coon Valley Telecommunications. Here's a shot up, no good. The long rebound tracked down by Manning. Shot is up and good by Chambers as she got the ball. Her third three of the night. Sitting with double figures now. Moyleen trying to make a move to the left side, and she's going to be bumped. That's the 6th team foul here on Seneca. They will have to be careful. They trail by 7. Hubach re-entering. Schneider coming out. Tell you what, Sam Schneider playing tough. They get the ball into Hubach. Oh, she goes down hard. That is foul number 7 for Seneca. And it'll be a 1-on-1 situation. Hubach going to the line. Thanks to Lori Holte, Eagle Title Company, doing business only in 3 area counties, La Crosse, Monroe, and Vernon. Hubach hits that one. And true on that one again. Boy, good shot there. And Hubach up in the high double figures now. We'll get you that total in a moment. Here's Manning inside to Clemma. Clemma turning, firing it back out. The shot up by Chambers. No, and a long rebound on that far corner by Moyleen. She gets the ball into Dregney over to Deal. Good ball movement, breaking any kind of pressure here by the Seneca crew. Here's Moyleen. Ball tipped, but right back into her hands. Ball tipped again. This time, was that Clemma? Who is that? No, that is Lenzendorf. Or check that, Kemp over there. Kemp playing tough D. Getting the takeaway. And now a chance to cut into that Viroqua lead here at the 3:35 mark. 47-38 your score. There's just a plain takeaway by Deal. Ripping the ball away. Back to Deal from Moyleen. Lob pass over on that far wing. Here comes Moyleen, and her shot is a little bit too strong up over the top, and the ball tipped by Quackenbush. Well, time running out here, but you know, it's still doable. You got to play tough with those three-point plays, baskets, those kinds of things. You never know. You're not really out of it. There, we're going to get a jump ball as Clemma goes down to the floor. Dregney in there again. Ball tipped by Hubach. Arrow says Viroqua. Yeah, peace of mind. Be sure to work with Eagle Title Company and Lori Holte. Thanks to Mark Evinger. Evinger's equipment, sales, and service here on the north side of Viroqua when it comes to your steel products. Snow blowers they've got. Man, I tell you what, Mark just does a heck of a job over there. They service what they sell. That pass picked off. Manning on the drive, lost the handle for a moment. Ball winds up back out, and the shot is up, no good. Rebound put back. Clemma, no, got a rebound again, and now she's fouled. That might be on Quackenbush. Good hustle over there by the Royals. Clemma will go to the line. That is the 4th foul check that. It's the second foul on Quackenbush. Chambers comes back in. She'll re-enter for Kemp. Meanwhile, Clemma hits the first. And she has the second. 3 points on the night for her. Down to 2:15 to go in the game. 47-40. Moyleen with the drive, and it wouldn't go. We are going to hit the 2-minute mark. That ball bounced off of Hubach, playing tough D. Back to West, her shot way short, and Deal comes away with it. And a timeout. Timeout here by head coach Terry Sina. The Viroqua Blackhawks. We want to say thanks to Embroidery and More. Greg Davidson crew out there, 210D Swigum Road. Be sure to stop in there and have your team looking sharp with Embroidery and More. Viroqua to inbound and trying to go the length of the court here. They get it to Moyleen. 7-point advantage, 1:40 to go in the game. Here's Hubach. Here's the near side, now back up the top. They'll look to try and burn a few seconds off. That ball tipped away, and Moyleen able to get to it. Oh, got in awfully close here. West comes in and ties up with Hubach. Minute 30 to go. West pass, Chambers all alone. That shot back of the rim, and Dregny comes down with a nice rebound. Now to Moyleen. They give it up here to Hubach. Emily on the drive, and she's going to hit the bucket. That is her 21st point of the night. Here's a good look. That is up and good by Baker. 49-42, back to that 7-point advantage here. Quackenbush to inbound. Here comes Hubach. Boy, she's quick down this near sideline. Back up the top. Deal. Now Moyleen. Down to 35 seconds to go. Hubach all alone. Looks to drive, now kicks it out. Burning the time off the clock. Seneca not really pushing here, and you'd think that they'd be looking to foul, and now they do. That's going to send Deal to the line. Shot is up and good for Rachel. That was a little strong. 6 points on the night so far for her. Rebound coming away here. Baker and Moyleen nearly got the steal. Baker now trying to go down the sideline. We're going to get a foul here on Deal. Here's Baker, Clemma, excuse me, her drive. Oh, nice look right there by Clemma. She'll wind up with her 5th point of the night. We're going to get a foul here with 6 seconds remaining, 6.4 to be exact. Rachel back to the line again. Well, I'll give you the scoring totals here so far for Seneca with 6 seconds remaining. Shot is up, and it's going to go through for Deal. Lydia West with 2 points. Chambers with 13 tonight. She gets the second. We're going to get a double dribble. Grimslid, Manning did not score. Lenzendorf with 2. Kemp with 9. Clemma with 5. Syme with 2. And Baker with 12. And so you have 2 of the Royals in double figures. Chambers with 13 and Baker with 12. And a 52-44 win here for Viroqua here tonight. Let's take a look at the Viroqua leading scorer once again is Emily Hubach. She comes away with 21 points tonight in a great game. Haley Dregney with 1. Christensen with 3. Moyleen with 4. Deal coming away with 8 points tonight. Quackenbush with 2. And let's see, Sam Schneider come off the bench with 6 big points, and she had a lot of that. I think all of those in that second half. And Lily Rozeski with 7 this evening. And again, a 52-44 victory here for the Viroqua Blackhawk girls as they pick up the non-conference win over the Seneca Royals. Well, thanks going out to all the crew here, Dan Brown and, of course, Terry Sena. And we will look forward to more basketball action. Looks like a tape-delayed ball game. It looks like we're going to go to Bangor on Thursday evening as Bangor hosts the Cashton Eagles, ranked, I believe, 6th in the state in Division 4. We should have that. Should be a dandy ball game. We'll have that on a tape-delayed basis. That'll be on the WWVP YouTube channel later on in the week. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Production, saying so long for now. Thanks to all those sponsors, Main Street Mobile Mart, Miles of Smiles Child Care Center helping us out tonight as well, the Gunnarsson Health System, the Viroqua Clinic, Nordic Lanes, Scott and Sue Sordahl, Ashley Liam, by the way, with Miles of Smiles, Premier Co-op, and the Riverbank, Westby and Coon Valley. We'll see you on Thursday, tape delayed from Bangor. So long, everyone.